Hey guys, and welcome to episode 1 of Let's Play Mega Man X4 again. Why do you say again? Because I actually went through and recorded all of this game a few weeks ago. But the other day I decided to start rendering the videos and, well, one thing I'd completely forgotten is every time you stream using the Hauppauge HD PVR, the thing set its audio settings to one channel. And that might not sound like an issue to other people, but if you try and render that in Sony Vegas, you're not getting audio. If you play the video just normally, you'll have audio, but if you import it into Sony Vegas, you won't have audio and you can't render it with audio. So I basically have to go through the entire game with X and 0 again. But it isn't a problem, because this is... I'm not kidding when I say Mega Man X4 is literally my favorite game of all time. So I have no problem recording this game again, just playing in general. I just had to give myself, a good week so I could finish Boktai DS. So I didn't just go right back into recording in this really pissed off, pissy mood like, I have to record this game again, goddamn, fuck, bash, 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 bash. Yeah, I don't want to record like that. Oh, and before I forget, I need to give a shout out for another thanks to Eric VSO for allowing me to use his translation for the opening of Mega Man X4's opening. And yes, I made sure that the opening version has all of the lyrics from the full version of the song, so I can use it. Thank you again, Eric. Because obviously if I did it, it wouldn't get translated or it would be very bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this started. Still kind of bitter that I have to restart this, but oh well. One thing that I am glad about is I can use my DualShock 4 controller I bought to play games on my PC, because that was one thing I was really irritated about last time I was recording, is my DualShock 3 controller is... the buttons are kind of worn down, so... yeah. Sadly, that's the fate of controllers. The more you use them, the more worn down they get, and my DualShock 3 controllers have worn down more or less, and for the way I play Mega Man, especially Mega Man X games, I kind of need responsive, fast controls. But anyways, let me shut up and let's get started.
Who are you?
My masterpiece.
But who are you?
After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order.
But wait!
Emergency! Emergency! All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream again.
All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
Such a realistic scream. But yeah, Mega Man X4 is the first X game that started to focus, really tighten down and focus on Zero's background. I am still kind of sad that we never got a Maverick Hunter X remake for this, because I was really interested to see in how they might change or basically build upon Zero's backstory in this game, but it could still happen someday, but I really doubt it at this point. It more or less just looks like Capcom's pretty much shit on their mascot, and it's like, we may give you guys some, like, fan-made 8-bit games here and there, but that's as much as we're gonna give you. Maverick submerged at the point 5567. They've occupied Sky Lagoon. This looks like Repliforce is doing. Repliforce? Okay, I'm on my way. Okay, let me get... my wrist. Okay. God, I really need to get used to those controls. One thing that is going to... This is weird. I'm not very good at that whole exploit. Okay, I thought I hit the dash button, but I guess I didn't. One thing I still don't like. You hit health, you pause for a second, and that really screws you up. Dragoon! You're in the 14th unit. Why? This doesn't look good, Zero. That Maverick took out the power. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground. Yes, and destroy the entire city. We have to do something. It's too late. I must escape now. You'd best do the same, Zero. Damn, if the Sky Lagoon falls, it'll be disastrous. There's no time. I'm going down. The carnage. It's horrible. Those Mavericks will pay for this. Remember when I used to be able to speed run this game pretty well. Okay. Ah, no, that's not what I meant to do. Whatever. Yeah, you want to land on, like, right on the edge of that, so you know it doesn't just collapse and you fall down, because it won't let you grab the walls while you're falling. Iris, what are you doing here? Are you okay?
Zero, did you come to save me?
Yeah, hang on.
A huge Maverick appeared and...
Stay here, Iris. I'll handle it. Is this really one of Repliforce's? I don't have a moment to spare. I have to defeat him or else. Let's go, Zero. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, my wrist, damn. If only I could use the exploit on you. Yep. Okay, basically to use the exploit in the game, you want to do 2 slashes or 1 slash and then dash. Because in this game, the bosses get an invincibility period once you hit them with the 3rd slash, or when you hit them with the air dash. So using those first 2 slashes repeatedly, you can just keep hitting them and they won't... They basically don't get a... like, I don't know, a brief period of invulnerability. I mean, invincibility. I think the only one that you don't get to use that on is Frost Walrus. But whatever. Zero, long time no see. Colonel, what are you doing here? I've come to save my sister, Iris. I only hope she's okay. She's fine. I just rescued her. Oh, thanks, Zero. I owe you one. Colonel, I have a question for you. Did your unit attack this place? What are you talking about? Repliforce came here for help. We weren't involved in the attack. They suspect you've become a maverick. What? Disarm and come with me to the headquarters. I'm afraid I can't. Soldiers never drop their weapons. I won't do it, not even for you, Zero. Then they'll think you're a maverick. So be it. The Repliforce prefers war over dishonor and shame. Goodbye, Zero. Wait, Colonel! Listen to me! Oh, and there he goes. Sneaky bastard. Damn, this isn't good, Colonel. They may decide the entire Repliforce is a group of mavericks. Damn, Colonel. Damn, Colonel! Yeah, you can see I went through the game already, recording-wise. Of course, if I were to swap to my other digital memory card on my PlayStation 3, those other 3 slots would be full. If I were to plug in my PlayStation 1 memory cards, they'd all pretty much have saved data like this. This is my game that I can play over and over and over again. It honestly is just a really good game. If you can find it at a really cheap price, which it is still pretty cheap to find, I would definitely recommend playing it.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Oh no, who was that dastardly villain? Iris, what are you doing here?
My brother Colonel started the coup.
I know.
Please don't fight against him. This must be some kind of mistake.
They've occupied several cities already. As a hunter, I must stop them.
Zero.
I must go now. Jungle. Infiltrate enemy-occupied jungle and destroy the weapon under construction. A bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate it. If any of you have actually played Project Crosszone, Cyber Peacock stage right there, the guy for cyberspace, that's actually one of the areas they use in Project Crosszone. Granted, I never actually got to that part myself because, well, I don't know, I just can't stand the game. It was kind of fun for the first 3 missions, and it was like, I don't like this. And from everything I read in reviews and just from people in general, the entire story is like the majority of the game. Where are we? What happened to me? Air Force. The Repliforce ship has taken off. Pursue and blast it out of the air. Dragoon of the 14th Unit is a traitor. Locate and bring him back to Hunter HQ. Repliforce decimated the city and left. Pursue them aboard a land chaser. The abandoned lab is now operational. Investigate and destroy the lab. A military train is moving supplies. Cut off Repliforce's supply route. We've discovered a hidden snow base. Halt production of their new weapon. Yep. And let's see. I'll probably... Oh yeah, I'm gonna start off with you regardless, Frost Walrus. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do you next, or if I'd go after Magma Dragoon. I don't know, I'll figure that out in the next episode. But anyways, that's it for the first episode of Let's Play Mega Man X4 for Zero Side. I didn't mention this, but this is going to be like how I did in Mega Man Maverick Hunter X. I'm going to do Zero Side first, and then I'm going to do X's side second. So, yeah, once I finish this, then X's will start up, and so on and so forth. But anyways, again, that's it for today's episode, or today's first episode. So, as usual, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.